What if the biggest thing standing in the way of your success isn't your boss, your bank account, or your background, but how you think about those things? What if a small shift in perspective, rooted in ancient wisdom, could unlock a deep personal power that changes everything? Stick around, because that's exactly what we're about to explore. We've all felt it, the sense that something's holding us back. We hustle, strive, grind, but real, lasting success often seems just out of reach. The world feels chaotic, unpredictable, and despite our best efforts, we feel like we're constantly reacting to life rather than creating it. The result? Stress, anxiety, self-doubt. We internalize failure, obsess over things beyond our control, and let setbacks define us. We tell ourselves we're not ready, not capable, and the opportunities slip by, not because we lack potential, but because our mindset keeps us stuck. But what if you could break free from that? Not through motivation alone, but through a tested, time-honored shift in the way you think. This is the heart of Stoicism, a 2,000-year-old philosophy practiced by emperors, slaves, artists, warriors, and modern entrepreneurs alike. It's not about denial or passive acceptance. It's about building mental strength, emotional clarity, and the ability to respond to life's challenges with purpose and power. Let's break it down into two key Stoic ideas that can transform the way you live and lead. 1. The dichotomy of control. Reclaim your power. The first Stoic principle is deceptively simple. Some things are within your control, most things aren't. Know the difference. This is called the dichotomy of control. You don't control the weather, the past, other people's choices, or whether the market crashes tomorrow. But you do control your actions, your attitude, your words, your effort, your values. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Most of our suffering comes from trying to control the uncontrollable, getting angry in traffic, frustrated at others, anxious about outcomes we can't guarantee. But when you shift your energy toward what you can influence, everything changes. This doesn't mean giving up. It means channeling your energy where it actually matters, into your choices, your responses, your virtues. When you redefine success by your effort, your courage, and your character, rather than outcomes you can't fully dictate, you become anti-fragile. Setbacks become lessons. Failures become feedback. You stop chasing validation and start building self-respect. Imagine a goal you're working toward right now. What if, instead of obsessing over obstacles, you focused entirely on what you can do today, your preparation, your learning, your mindset? That's where real power lives. 2. Perception is power. Reframe your reality. The second Stoic shift is just as powerful. It's not events that disturb us, but our judgment of them. That insight comes from Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher. Think about it. A relationship ends. A job offer falls through. You miss a deadline. These events are facts, neutral. It's the story you attach to them. I failed. I'm not good enough. It's hopeless. That creates the emotional weight. The Stoic practice is to pause, step back, observe the emotion, but don't let it own you. Ask, is this story I'm telling myself really true? Is it useful? Can I change the situation or only my response? This is called delayed assent, not blindly accepting your first emotional reaction. Stoics weren't emotionless. They just refused to be ruled by reactive thoughts. They trained themselves to respond with reason, not panic. And that gives you an edge in any situation. One of Stoicism's most powerful ideas is this: the obstacle is the way. A challenge isn't a dead end, it's a doorway, a chance to grow, to practice resilience, creativity, and leadership. Say a key teammate quits mid-project. The reactive mind says, "This is a disaster." The Stoic mind pauses. "Okay, that happened. What can I do? Who can step up? What lesson is hidden here?" It's not fake positivity, it's practical empowerment. When you take ownership of your perception, you stop being a victim of circumstances and start becoming the author of your experience. That's not just mindset, that's strategy. Section 3. Amor fati and memento mori. Embrace life fully. The third key Stoic shift centers on two powerful Latin concepts, amor fati and memento mori. Together, they create a mindset of radical acceptance and purposeful living. Amor fati means love of fate. But it's not passive resignation. It's about actively embracing everything that happens in your life. The good, the bad, the painful. Nietzsche, inspired by this idea, once said, "Not merely bear what is necessary, but love it." For Stoics, this means seeing all events, even hardship, as meaningful parts of life. You stop asking, "Why me?" and instead think, "This is happening, how can I grow from it?" By choosing amor fati, you free yourself from the suffering that comes from resisting reality. Life will always bring adversity. But if you welcome each experience as a teacher, you build strength, resilience, and purpose. It's a mindset that transforms obstacles into opportunities. Memento mori, remember you must die, may sound grim, but it's a powerful tool for clarity. When you're aware of life's impermanence, you stop wasting time on trivial things. What truly matters, your values, relationships, and actions, comes into focus. Steve Jobs put it well. Remembering he would die soon helped him make bold choices, stripping away fear and ego. A daily moment of reflection on death, memento mori, helps you live urgently and intentionally. It's not about being morbid. It's about being awake to life's fragility and making it count. Together, amor fati and memento mori form a powerful mindset. One helps you embrace everything that comes. The other reminds you that time is limited. You begin to see life not as something to endure, but to engage with deeply. Joys, struggles, and all. Gratitude naturally follows. You stop taking things for granted and start seeing life, even in its messiest moments, as a gift. Section 4. The discipline of action and reflection, building an unbeatable mind. Stoicism isn't just a way of thinking, it's a disciplined way of living. Once your perspective shifts, the next step is action, daily, consistent, intentional effort. Start with voluntary discomfort. Seneca practiced living simply at times, not out of self-punishment, but to train resilience. When you expose yourself to small discomforts, a cold shower, skipping a luxury, you build confidence in your ability to face life's real challenges. It reminds you that you're stronger and need less than you think. Next is self-reflection and journaling. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations was a personal journal where he reflected on his thoughts and behaviors. You can do the same. A few minutes each night to ask, where did I live my values? Where did I fall short? What can I do better? This simple habit grounds you, helps track growth, and sharpens your awareness. Then comes value-aligned goal setting. Stoics focus on what's within their control, their own actions. Rather than aiming for external outcomes, like getting promoted, aim to act with excellence, seek feedback, and grow your skills. Break goals into manageable steps and commit to steady progress. This shift from outcome-based to action-based goals reduces anxiety and builds momentum. Crucial to this is patience and endurance. The Stoics knew that lasting change takes time. True strength lies not in bursts of effort, but in steady perseverance. It's not passive waiting, it's purposeful, resilient persistence through setbacks and slow progress. And finally, surround yourself with people who uplift you. Seneca said, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." The people around you shape your mindset. Choose those who challenge, inspire, and support your growth. Avoid those who drain your energy or pull you off course. These practices, voluntary discomfort, reflection, goal setting, patience, and community, are not just scattered habits. They're the disciplines that put Stoic wisdom into motion. They build a mind that can face anything. The power is already within you. We began with a question. What if the only thing holding you back is your own mind? Through these Stoic shifts, the answer becomes clear. Your greatest power lies within your perspective and your choices. You don't need to change your circumstances to change your life. You need to shift how you relate to them. You can't control everything, but you can always control your mindset, your actions, and your values. You can embrace what happens, amor fati, live with urgency and clarity, memento mori, and take consistent action to become unshakable. This isn't a quick fix, it's a lifelong practice. But every time you apply these ideas, you strengthen your foundation. You become more grounded, resilient, and free. Not free from problems, but free in how you face them. So start now. Choose one shift from today, just one, and apply it this week. Notice how it changes your thoughts, your energy, your choices. And if you found this helpful, like the video and subscribe for more ancient wisdom adapted for modern life. What's your biggest takeaway? Share it in the comments. I read every one. Your story might spark someone else's transformation. Remember, you already have the power to change your life. It's time to use it.